So how can you gain an overview of where, if you like, your rental equipment is at any time, or where it's going to be? Important aspect, obviously, to keep a control of what is happening with all your rental and school equipment. So let's have a look at how Eve can help you with that. One of the ways is if you go to the Rentals module, you'll see at the bottom of the screen you have these quick overview links, these 5 here. One showing you currently booked items, or indeed items booked between any dates you then specify. You'll see here that they can be dates into the future. You could of course compare those to dates in the past. You can also limit by particular stock types or particular manufacturers. So if you needed to see those items booked within the next 2 months, say, that were regulators, you can run that report and see exactly what is going to be booked out. You can very quickly check in current rentals, and you'll note on this form here that those in red are overdue, those not in red are not overdue, and you can check in from here either by selecting all, deselecting all, or what we call finger picking particular items, as you'll see. It's also possible to see today's rental bookings, i.e. those created today. It's also possible via this link to look at yesterday's rental bookings and of course guess which day's rental bookings you see when you click the tomorrow's rental bookings link. Now that's just within what we call this advanced data entry user interface within Eve. By clicking, though, on this UI button towards the top right of the screen, you can move, if you're the PADI store manager, to the administrator user interface. And if we go to rentals and expand out by hitting this plus here on rentals, one of the possibilities now is to see ongoing rental bookings and to see those that are not assigned to an invoice, or indeed have been assigned to an invoice, and you'll see the results over on the right of the screen. For your rental equipment, that is still available at any particular time or unavailable at a particular time can be shown to you. You can also see items that are currently booked today, booked tomorrow, booked within the next 7 days, booked within a certain date range. To emphasize a key point, booked means equipment that has been booked for use but isn't currently checked out. In the same way, for checked out equipment, you can see all checked out equipment by clicking on that link, or indeed just overdue, as in it should have been returned but has yet to be so. So that may well be something you want to keep a very close eye on to ensure that customers are returning their equipment in appropriate time. It's also possible via this customers by stock type rented to have a look-see at those customers who are your more regular hirers of equipment. So do remember in summary that within this rentals area on the administrator user interface, if you look at where the cursor is now, you have all these shortcuts, as well as within the standard advanced data entry user interface. Again, you have these 5 shortcuts at the bottom of the screen to give you a quick overview of what's happening with your rental equipment items.